Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing absolutely fine because it's a Dell laptop video. A few weeks ago, I got my hands on the Dell's latest premium flagship laptop, and that's the XPS 40 9440. For the past couple of weeks, I would say it has been a journey. From its premium design to finding a couple of flaws, I'm here to break it all down for you and tell you exactly why this laptop is worth it and why is it not. So if you're about to drop a hefty 2 lakh rupees on a laptop, make sure that you're making the right choice by watching this video till the end, and trust me, there are some surprises along the way. So hi guys, I'm Tejas, you're watching Element Tech, and this is the review of the Dell XPS 14. So without any further delay, let's get started. Obviously, let's start with the design of this laptop, and kind of that's the one thing which you notice about a laptop or any product when you first see it. And in my opinion, the Dell's XPS 14 has a fabulous design. I mean, just take a look at the keyboard and the placement of things. The trackpad is flush within the bottom panel and you can't actually see it anywhere, but somehow you exactly know where the trackpad is and you can easily click the buttons as well as move your finger around the trackpad without having any issue. Well, by the way, the trackpad is quite large enough for you to complete all kind of tasks, and even the clickiness of the buttons is very subtle and it feels premium. The sleek silver color also amazes me sometimes because it looks very fresh, and out of the box this laptop is definitely going to catch your attention. Well, as all the other premium laptops, this laptop also opens up without even having to touch another hand. The hinge on the laptop is very smooth and it's quite easy to open the lid with just a single hand, and the moment you open the lid, the display is stunning. The colors that you get on this display is something which you will keep looking at. I mean, obviously it's an OLED panel, so you can definitely expect punchy colors, deep blacks, and the movies and shows that you're going to watch on this laptop is something that you will never forget. Well, to complement the display, the speakers are also apt. I mean, you get 2-watt subwoofers and 2-watt tweeters, and in total this laptop gives out 8 watts of audio, which is ample enough for you to watch movies in the night. And the quality of these speakers is something which you definitely would love. But keeping that aside, coming to the design, there is more than meets the eye. This laptop has rubber grips at the bottom, which seems like a small detail, but trust me, it's a lifesaver and it keeps your laptop from sliding off of surfaces. It keeps the laptop in place on any surface, whether you are at a cafe or working at home. However, here's where the design falters a little bit. The sharp edges. I mean, after using it for a few hours, I found that they start digging at the wrist, and that's something which is not ideal for long working sessions. I had to adjust my hand multiple times just to avoid some discomfort. The keys on the laptop have a very good click response to it. The typing experience is very smooth and I really love the big keys. I mean the big square keys that you are looking at on the laptop. Well, the function keys is something which you do not get as a physical button on this laptop. There are touch buttons which allows you to mute your laptop, increase and decrease the sound. You can mute your mic or adjust the keyboard brightness and multiple other things from these touch buttons. Now, it did take some time for me to get adjusted to these non-physical buttons, but you get a hang of it and they definitely look premium. But in the practical sense of the way, touch buttons might be something that will slow you down. Well, you get Microsoft Copilot dedicated button on the laptop. Now, Copilot does come with a lot of features that you can do, and having a dedicated button which triggers the Microsoft Copilot will help you in the long run. Well, Dell has specifically stepped up their game in the display compartment. You get minimal bezels, giving you a nearly edge-to-edge display, which is fantastic for media consumptions and working on creative tasks. The colors are vibrant, the contrast is sharp, and whether you are watching Netflix or designing in Photoshop, the experience is top notch. Now, what really surprised me is the touchscreen. Yes, this laptop comes with a touchscreen, but at first I asked myself, do I really need a touchscreen laptop? But after using it, I realized it can be quite convenient and you can, move around the laptop without even having to move the mouse, and moving around the UI is much faster when you're using a touchscreen. It is incredibly responsive, and if you're someone who multitasks a lot, this feature will definitely become your best friend. And the ability to swipe between windows or scroll with just a tap is something that really adds value to your experience. But talking about display, I did feel a little bit of lag on the software part, because while playing videos on YouTube, I found out that the video is a little bit lagging. I mean, it was not just the high 4K or 8K videos that were playing with a bit of lag, but even a simple 1080p video with a 60 fps playback. Now, I know the hardware on this device is definitely capable of playing a 4K video without lagging, but this is definitely something where Dell should look at, because it hampers the viewing experience, and at times I found myself not using this laptop for watching YouTube videos. Now let's talk about the keyboard, and this is where things get interesting. The keys have a decent travel and the backlit is well executed, making it perfect for late night work, but Dell has included a face unlock and a fingerprint scanner inside the laptop, and I have to say these are some of the fastest and the most reliable security features that a laptop can have. It's great for convenience and security, and it's a feature that adds premium feel to the laptop. However, as I said before, the layout of the laptop might take some getting used to, and for those who are accustomed with smaller compact keyboards, the spacing between these big keys might seem a little bit off, at least for the initial period. Alright, let's now dive into the performance of this laptop, because that's what really matters. Now, for everyday tasks such as browsing, presentations, light editing, the laptop performed well. I got around 6 to 7 hours of battery life while doing basic tasks, which is pretty solid for a workday. But, and this is a big but, the laptop has some serious heating issues and it was getting warm quite frequently. I mean, I won't blame the laptop itself because of the compact size and the massive hardware that is sitting beneath the keyboard. I mean, you've got an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor along with Nvidia GeForce RTX 4050 graphics card sitting beneath, and everything is powered up to give you the best performance. Well, to be honest, I did not try playing games on this laptop. I did try Valorant, and you can easily get decent amount of FPS back from this device. But if you're an heavy gamer who is expecting a lot of FPS out of this device, then I would be setting a wrong expectation by saying that this is a gamer friendly laptop. Well, since this laptop is built on the Intel's Evo platform, so the laptop does charge fast, it does provide a longer battery life, and the performance that you can squeeze out of the Intel Core Ultra 7 processor is going to fuel your productivity at many times. Well, let's talk about some drawbacks of this device. And while working, I put this device on charge and I was working simultaneously, but after some time the laptop got so hot that I wasn't even able to keep the laptop on my lap anymore. I had to put it aside and wait for it to cool down. For a laptop that is costing 2 lakh rupees, this is a major drawback, and if you're someone who works on the go, using this laptop while charging is something that you might need to do quite frequently, and if this heating issue keeps on happening, it is a big concern. On the flip side, the camera is pretty impressive. I joined multiple meetings using this laptop and the feedback from my colleagues was fantastic. The image comes out to be sharp, and even in low lighting conditions, the video is crisp and clear. But talking about the speakers, as I mentioned, this is the highlight of the laptop. The sound output is loud, clear and well balanced, and whether you're watching movies, listening to music or attending online meetings, you won't need an external speaker. For a laptop this thin, the audio quality on this device is spectacular. It's one of the standout features I would say about this device. And it also comes with Dolby 360 plus waves, so it's definitely a cherry on top. Now, while this laptop is not marketed as a gaming device, it can handle light gaming. I didn't have a gaming mouse on hand, but from what I have heard from others and my own limited testing, the performance is smooth for casual gaming. However, for heavy high-end games, this is not the device that you want to have. This device is more optimized for doing professional tasks like editing or using 3D softwares like Blender or Maya. The laptop supports 8K video playback, which is a great feature for professionals dealing with high resolution content. And the playback was smooth, but as I mentioned on YouTube, I did face some issues. But if you have a downloaded video, that should not give any problem. Now, after spending quite some time with this laptop, I can say that Dell has done quite a few things right, but there are some minor fixes that needs to be done on this laptop. And majorly that is a software issue, so over time it will get fixed, and I am hoping to see a lot more performance out of this laptop. The design is sleek and professional, the display is stunning, and the audio quality out of this device is fantastic. Now, the heating issue might be a big flaw here, and if you are paying 2 lakh rupees for a laptop, you expect it to handle a lot of high-end tasks without getting heated up a lot. Now, in comparison, MacBook does give you a lot better thermals, but the convenience of a touchscreen and the premiumness that this laptop offers is something which a MacBook cannot give you. Anyways, that's my review for the Dell XPS 14. If there's something that you want to ask about this laptop, the comment section is open and you can put your inputs there. And thank you so much for watching this video till now. It's me, Tejas, signing off. You're watching Elevent Tech, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.